Hello everyone, it's Fury. Today I'm going to showcase a few more Noita tips and tricks, but before we get started with that, if you're interested in seeing any of this stuff put into action in actual gameplay, I've been streaming an everything run at Twitch TV/FuryForged, and then uploading this in episodes at my second YouTube channel, Fury Squared. The goal of the run is to showcase all of the secrets and lore in just one all-inclusive run. Anyway, so if you're interested in that, check those out, links in the description. Let's get on with these tips. This first one comes to us courtesy of Latali. If you happen to have the Trick Blood Money perk, a very powerful synergy can be created using explosive material spells, which include any spell with the material type, such as blood, water, oil, cement, and acid, though I recommend against using acid simply because it's an unnecessary risk. The full wand loadout that I use includes a homing, damage field, piercing trigger to the explosive material. Shooting anything with this, 9 times out of 10, will result in it dropping blood money, since the explosive material counts as an accidental kill, making this a very good loadout for long runs in which you need a lot of healing. If you're ever without electricity immunity while confronting a dangerously placed thunderstone, remember you can also destroy these using a matter erasing spell such as Luminous Drill. The same thing can be done to any of the other items such as the coup. You can also use black holes for this function. Thanks to Demon Devilmon for this tip. The tablets never cease in their usefulness, as throwing them does not break the invisibility status, allowing you easy stealth kills even in late game, thanks to Nullifier for pointing this one out to me. While I've already shown a few easy ways to get over the cliff at spawn in previous videos, let's take a look at several methods that you may accomplish without even leaving the mines. First, Firebolt, very common in the mines. Second, this one's kinda obvious, but I felt I had to include it because if I didn't, one of you in the comments would point it out. Sometimes World Gen is kind. Third, Teleportadium is also very common in the mines. Just aim your cursor above you toward the cliff edge to teleport onto it. Fourth, if you time it correctly, you can double your levitation time using polymorphine. On average, you'll remain in polymorph form for 10 seconds. While polyed, you have a completely separate HP and levitation energy pool. So, if you wait a few seconds before levitating in poly form, you should turn back to Noita form before running out of levitation energy, and then you'll have a completely new pool of energy to levitate with. Fifth, the coup is also fairly common in the mines. Using it with any physics object will allow you to attain infinite flight. Sixth, Circle of Stillness can be found commonly in the mines as well. All you have to do is just freeze a little water in the air to create makeshift platforms. Thanks to Daniel He for this one. And seventh, this one's a bit more advanced, but your starting water flask is everything you need to reach the cliff top. It takes some practice, but if carefully timed, you can conserve energy by air swimming. Well, I would have made it. Besides allowing you to see in the dark, worm blood is useful for being a completely stateless liquid. Say you have the invisibility or stainless armor perks, or both. You can use worm blood to quickly wash off other stains because it does not stain you itself, allowing you to regain invisibility and/or increased defense quicker. It also happens to be good for putting out fires. Thanks to Sovictor for that tip. As we know, Repelling Cape causes stains to drop quickly, even the stain from Teleportadium. This allows you to teleport through the world very quickly, a strategy employed when speedrunning. Without edit wands everywhere, the return spell is actually extremely useful. Just cast it prior to jumping into a Holy Mountain portal, drop a wand or two in there real fast, and then you'll be teleported back out. This will allow you to grab any wands you might want from a level so you can then edit them however you wish. Thank you Archaeopteryx for that tip. One curious fact about the world of gold is that Leg of Three Eye, the pyramid boss, remains alive. Other than being interesting, this also provides you a means of death if needed to end your run. Thanks to Uncle Carp's Gaming Corner for that one. And last but not least, the Summon Hollow Egg spell allows you to store spells inside of throwable eggs. Some of the ones that I like to use are All-Seeing Eye, Sea of Acid, any of the touch spells, Nuke, and Circle of Acid. All you have to do is put a spell to the right of Hollow Egg on a non-shuffle wand and carefully lay your eggs into a pool of liquid so that they don't break. Then, just pick them up and have fun. Allow me to demonstrate. Thanks to Nymphs for sort of reminding me how cool these things could be. And thank you guys for watching. Much more on the way. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.